Hello and welcome to English Learning. In today's video, let us discuss the textbook questions from SCERT English Class 7 textbook, Lesson 1, The Elephant Babysitter. So, without wasting much time, let's begin. The first exercise we will be doing is on page number 1. Let me read out the question first. List down the qualities you would expect of a good babysitter. Now compare your list with the person sitting next to you. In this lesson, you are going to read a story entitled The Elephant Babysitter. Meanings of some words and phrases used in the story are given below. The number after each meaning indicates the paragraph where the word is used. Find the word and understand its meaning before you read the whole story. So here the meanings are given and we have to find out the exact words. So let's do this exercise. The first one is enter into. Here the correct answer is penetrate. Tied an animal with a rope or chain, tethered. Held back, controlled, restrained. Very big, immense. Animal that feeds on the flesh of dead animals, scavenger. Hateful, very nasty, loathsome. Worried, disturbed, agitated. Long, high cry, squealed. Pulling very hard, straining. To be very surprised and not know what to do, nonplussed. Eyes that see well in the night, nocturnal. Anger and excitement, exasperation. Knot tight, looseness, slackness. Unfaithful person, traitor. Shout with wild, uncontrolled anger, raged. Swift flowing part of a river, rapid. Pulled hard, heaved. Hurt, bruised. Grief, sadness for one's wrongdoing, remorse. Now, let's do the exercise given on page number 6 and 7. First, we will do the exercise given on page number 6. So, let me read out the question here. Your teacher will read paragraphs 1 to 2. Listen carefully and complete the table below. So, here a table is given and here we have to fill the details related to elephant Gajpati. So, let's do this exercise also. Elephant's name, Gajpati. Elephant keeper's name, Karim. Elephant's employer, India's Forest Department. Elephant's place of work, Himalayan foothills. Nature of work, hunter elephant. Physical description of the elephant. Height, 10 feet tall. Weight, more than 4 tons. Legs, like trees. Tracks, 20 inches. Nature, gentle. Coming to second question given on page number 6. Read paragraphs 3 to 6 and complete the summary below. One afternoon, Karim's wife went to the river to fetch water. When she did not return, Karim shouted in the direction she went, but there was no reply. Karim got nervous, so he marked a circle in front of the elephant, put the baby into it and asked Gajpati to look after the baby and ran in full speed to search his wife. Every time the child crawled out of the circle, Gajpati picked up the baby and put him back in the circle again. To chase away the flies, Gajpati used to scoop up some dust with his trunk, blew it over himself and flicked a little dirt over the baby too. He also entertained the child by tickling the baby with his spit. Coming to page number 7. Read paragraphs 7 to 19. Some events from these paragraphs are given below. They are not in proper order. Rearrange them. Put one in front of the first one, 2 in front of the second one, and so on. The first, 6th and 9th are done for you. Here we have to write the events in proper order. So the first event took place in the story was, as it grew darker, the child began to cry. Likewise, the second event that took place in the story was: somewhere in the jungle, a hyena sniffed for food. Third event, the cry of a baby attracted the hyenas and its mates. Gajpati started getting worried and called out for his master to return. Fifth event, he soon realized that hyenas were nearby. He squealed, grumbled, and trumpeted to chase them away. Next, for some time the hyenas were puzzled, but they kept hovering around. In desperation, Gajpati tried to break loose from the mango tree. He failed to do so but kept frightening away the hyenas. And the last one, but he soon realized he had to pay more attention to the baby. Now let's do the question answers given on the same page number 7. Read paragraphs 20 to 36 and answer the following questions. The first question is: why were the hyenas watching Gajpati with respect? Answer: the hyenas were watching Gajpati with respect because Gajpati was a very strong elephant. Coming to second question: why did Gajpati squeal with triumph and rage? Answer: Gajpati squealed with triumph and rage because Gajpati got one hyena under his forefeet and stamped it into a pulp and threw that hyena aside. Third question: Gajpati was very motherly. Cite examples to support this. Answer: pillowed in dust and exhausted by hunger, the baby lay half sleeping, half sobbing, and sucked at the stub of sugarcane that Gajpati offered him. Then, warmed by the elephant's sweet breath, he slept. Coming to fourth question: why had the baby crawled out of reach? Answer: the baby had crawled out of reach because Gajpati had fallen asleep at midnight. Next question: which sentences shows us that Gajpati was fighting desperately? The sentences which shows that Gajpati was fighting desperately is: he forced out to the full length of his range, iron links bit into his flesh, blood poured down. Coming to question number 6. What was Karim and his wife's first reaction when they saw the fallen tree? Answer: the first reaction of Karim and his wife when they saw the fallen tree was they were completely shocked and in tears. Coming to question number 7. Why did Karim angrily call Gajpati a fool and a traitor? Answer: Karim angrily called Gajpati a fool and a traitor because he thought Gajpati didn't took care of the baby. Question number 8. What had happened to Karim's wife? Why could she and Karim not return the previous night? Karim's wife had gone to fetch water, but she dropped her water jar into the stream, and when she tried to recover it, she got drowned in the stream. They couldn't return the previous night as both got lost in the jungle. Question number 9. Do you think Karim was right in calling Gajpati a traitor? Why? No. Karim was not right in calling Gajpati a traitor because Gajpati saved the baby from the hyenas and nursed the baby like a mother. Coming to last question. Which line tells us that Gajpati forgave his master for the false accusation? The line which tells us that Gajpati forgave his master for the false accusation is: there followed such words of praise that made Gajpati lift his head and blink. With this, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you liked the video. If you did, then please do like, share and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching.